Hello, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, we're going to look at the star at the Native American Tarot, right? So what are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? Let's have a look and see what card's going to come out first. That's sort of going to... Oh, card that pops out is the Ace of Blades. So we've got the sense of communicate. So Blades is about communication, ideas, intellect, mental, plans, reviews. Feels like things are sort of a new begin, and ones is about new beginnings. So it's like a start to something. Maybe we're removing that sense of confusion, so we've got some clarity coming in the journey, which is super important. So let's have a look and see what the Ace of Blades are in regards to this, or One of Blades. Okay. To the traditional peoples of the plains, the world is simple yet dramatic. There is the pipe, the sky, and the earth. The earth is our mother and is great as all creation. The sky is our father, an open expanse, a vast dome, whose edge is an uninterrupted horizon, fostering imaginations and ceremonies to match. The pipe is our prayer and our focus on the spirit that is in everything. The smoke from a pipe goes up to the spirit world in the form of a prayer or question, and it returns as insight and as power. That power is something you can feel. Your body tingles, your hair stands up on end, your teeth itch. A pipe, however, is not just a piece of equipment to use in a ceremony, a tool of focus. It is that, but first you must realize that it is a living thing, and its manito is strong and active. Harry, Sparrowhawk, Black Hawk. On the One of Blades is a special kind of calumet, a hatchet that was also a pipe, a white trader's invention. That wed the two native loves of tobacco and war. War pipes, as they were also called, were used mainly on the plateau and in the east woodlands. They had three likely functions. They could be smoked in council, a war council, or smoked as part of an oath during the war dance ceremonies. They could be taken into battle and bloodied as a weapon, or they could be buried in a ritual of peace. The particular style of pipe on the One of Blades came into use after the coming of the white man, but white contact. Native Americans had no iron, steel, or brass, and weapons and pipes were made of either stone, antler, or wood. The tomahawk pipe, trader's pipe, or war pipe has nevertheless become a symbol of the Native American. Regardless of form, whether a pipe was ceremonial or personal, whether it was made of moulded brass or carved stone, the pipe was sacred. An adage of both European and Asia states that no blade is worthy unless it cuts both ways. Thus the blade on the One of Blades is used in both spiritual and physical struggle. In the rites of the sacred pipe, there were three preparatory stages: purification, usually with smoke of sage, cedar, tobacco, or sweetgrass; expansion, in which one connected spiritually with the pipe so that the pipe became the cosmos and identity, symbolized by the sacrifice of the cosmos and the flames of ceremony. The bowl of the Native American pipe has been likened to the Holy Grail. The bowl is a circle with a central point, like the astrological sun symbol, and as a circle, pardon me, it is one with the zodiacal cycle. Arthur's Round Table, Tibetan mandalas, the Native American medicine wheel, a volcano's core, the Druidic cauldron, or even the solar plexus, which has been called the central chamber of our inner temple. The One of Blades shows a hand ceremonially passing a war pipe blade down the smoke curling from the bowl. It could be easily as caught in the act of going the other way, cutting ties. The essence of the One of Blades is the human need for growth and trust in the struggle for individuality. Wisdom cannot be acquired passively. One must have faith and understanding in the nature of environment, other people, and self. Reversed, a time of danger to self-esteem. The catchphrase is hands-on success. Physically, using the blade to clear the path to a goal. Mentally, active learning, usually associated with the white man's law schools or medical schools, and the dedication implied. Emotionally, cutting ties that bind. And spiritually, actions of ceremony, smoking, passing, and sharing the pipe, or whatever ceremony means to you. It could be the passing of the Eucharist or executing the kata of the martial artist. So quite interesting there. So the catchphrase is hands-on success. So physically, using the blade to clear the path to a goal. That's interesting. Mentally, active learning and dedication. Cutting ties that bind emotionally. And acts of ceremony. Okay, interesting. So there's some things to think about in regards to the one of blades. Okay, so let's have a little bit more. Let's dive a little bit more into the ace, the one of blades. Interesting. We have the devil card. Okay, so the devil, restrictions, addictions, that sort of thing. Let's have a look at the meditation in regards to that. Okay, so we're looking at the meditation. Let's have a look. The meditation for the devil card is... Okay, the scent is birds and bees. Your colour is white. Your meditation, I find my animal totems. Your affirmation, I face my own inner devils and conquer them. I find my own inner guides and welcome them. And what I want to do is I want to have a look and see what the correspondences are. Okay, so let's have a look. So your totem, I just want to see what the animal card is for white buffalo horns with success. That's quite interesting. When we think of the ace, the one of blades, right? And they said about success, hands-on success, and now we have the buffalo with the words success. Interesting. So it's about finding our success by being able to be clear-minded, removing addictions. We're going to have that success that we need in our life. Okay, so let's have a look at your plant. Jimson weed. Your stone is opal. Tool of focus is robe. It's interesting. Musical key is E minor. And shamanic journey is the first encounter with the spirit guide. Interesting. Meditation point. Third eye chakra. Color is indigo. Chakra color is indigo. And I'm not going to worry about all the other stuff as well. So quite interesting there. So here we've got the sense of, for me, when I look at this, I sense if you can get a sense of clarity, remove any confusion that you've got, remove any addictions you have, repeated patterns, bad habits. Maybe you're in a situation that's very addictive to you and it's time to sort of let that go so you get a sense of clarity so you can find your own successes in your life. It is really about letting go, getting that sense of clarity, being able to break the chains that keep you addicted to whatever's going on for you right now. What an interesting concept here. Oh, okay, so the next three cards that we're looking at here. Okay, Nine of Shields. With the Thunderbird, I get a lot of knowledge, physical knowledge coming in, experience coming in here. With the Thunderbird, I get that sense of knowledge, wisdom gained. There does seem to be some sort of gain to what's going on. It's interesting because we get maiden of vessels and matriarch vessels on either side of this card as well. So I get a sense of, with the maiden of vessels, it's about getting yourself into alignment. It feels like you're carrying the emotional state of everything that's going on. So the knowledge or the wisdom gained through that sense here, I do get a lot about that physical wisdom, knowledge gained through what you've been weighing on your head through your experiences, emotional experiences here. And so now you understand the importance of nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, being able to sort of carry the weight in a more, without it weighing heavily on you. Because I feel like emotionally with this maiden of vessels, that the weight, you're carrying it quite heavily on you. Here you're feeling much more nurturing. You're able to sort of carry it out in front of you. You're sort of separating yourself a little bit from that weight. It doesn't feel so heavy when you're in this way. So it feels like you're able to sort of nurture your soul, nurture your emotional journey, which is quite important here. So what an interesting spread when we look at here. We've got the sense of getting rid of the confusion, the trying to get a sense of clarity to create some new beginnings so you can have the success that you want by removing any chains, addictions, repeated patterns, those things that keep, it's about facing your demons so that you can feel free. You can have the success that you actually want. Now, it might come with, feels like you're emotionally weighing a lot on you. You might feel a little bit out of alignment. It feels like you are trying to balance that emotional weight that you're carrying. And so you've got that sense of, from experience, gaining the knowledge and the wisdom that you actually need. And I say that because of the Thunderbird. Okay, so that's very much about the knowledge and the wisdom, which seems really important here. And so you've got that sense of really nurturing your soul, really nurturing your emotions. So important. It feels like it was such a heavy weight. You were out of alignment, out of sorts, but now you've got that, you're starting to get that wisdom, that knowledge starting to come in. So it feels like you're able to sort of nurture your emotional needs much, much better. Feels like you're able to actually now nurture those emotional needs. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care. Blessed be.